Here we go.
I'm Monami. By now, there's nothing more for me to say. Anyway, my chest is full of pride right now.
Great.
Everyone is united against despair. They're totally awesome. That's why I'm gonna fight too. I will fight the only way I can. I'm gonna show that guy my fearsome retaliation.
Yes, do it.
That's basically it.
Okay. Thanks for wasting my time.
So
Back to the trial.
Together, where do we start? With the cause of death missing from the Monokuma file?
Why don't we try removing all our preconceived notions before we discuss this?
Okay.
In the beginning, our discussion advanced by assuming Nagito's death was caused by the spear.
Which now we're thinking it's not. It was probably poison.
It's better to confirm if there are any other possibilities. That's what I think.
Other possibilities. Huh.
If something other than the spear killed Nagito, all I can think of is a knife stabbed into his hand, but...
That was definitely a gruesome wound, but it wouldn't be the fatal wound, don't you think?
Well, the other thing is, couldn't it have been blood loss? I mean, his left arm had been completely cut, was gushing blood everywhere, as we know. There was blood all over him from it, and he was stabbed in the legs a million times. Couldn't he have died from blood loss before the spear ever hit him, too? That could be as well.
If you think the cuts on his legs and left arm aren't the fatal wounds...
Are we finished already?
I feel like it's possible that we overlooked something.
Overlooked,
Let's
huh?
bring up whatever we can think of, one after the other. That might clear some things up.
Exactly! We should cooperate at a time like this.
A fatal wound that wasn't the spear. We don't even know if it actually exists, but if it does, we need to find out what it is no matter what. I guess it's gonna be the poison, watch.
Let us consider a different fatal wound.
It's not the knife in his right hand, right?
I have no health, by
It's
the way.
not the other wounds, right?
With all those wounds, maybe he simply bled to death.
There's no way he burned to death.
Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
If it's something that can't be seen,
Yeah, poison.
maybe he choked himself with a sleeper hold. Or liquefied his guts with a body blow.
Haha.
Just thinking about it, that's already a horrible death.
Alright, so I gotta agree with cannot be seen with the poison, I believe. I think that's what it's gonna be.
Let us consider a different fatal...
It's not the knife in his... It's not the other wound. With all those wounds, maybe he simply...
There's no way he burned.
Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
What? Oh my god, it was in the way. There we go.
I agree with that.
Fucking thing was in the way. I couldn't see it. Stupid thing. Alright.
That's it. I totally forgot about that possibility. If the cause of death was something we can't see, then we have to consider poison as a possible method.
Poison? It is true that poison is not something we can see, but why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
See, it is kind of silly because they could have technically said that in any of the trials, but at least now it makes sense because they actually found the poison.
I remember, when I went to investigate Nagito's cottage, I discovered something really strange. Inside the refrigerator, I found a bottle of Monokuma's special poison.
Poison?
Poison?
Additionally, that's a poison made specifically for killing. I see. Now that you mention it, there's no way a toxin like that doesn't relate to the case at all.
If poison was the cause of death, it would not leave an obvious wound on Nagito's body.
However, it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body that's been poisoned.
I see. You sure seem to know a lot about medicine.
What does that mean?
But
You're a
even
doctor,
if
aren't you?
blood blotches appear, if the body was already covered in blood, there's no way we'd notice them easily, right?
Did he wound his body just to camouflage them?
You know what? It's weird. I had this quick story to tell. This one time, this was years ago. This was before I ever moved to Washington. This was probably, I'd say, 4 to 5 years ago. Okay? So this was when I was regularly, like, once a week, I would go out to dinner with my parents or whatever. This one time, this is a true story. I was taking a shower. I looked in the mirror. I said, what the fuck? I looked at my back. I had these giant purplish blotches all over my back. I had like 2 or 3 of them. Big fucking blotches on my back. And they looked nasty. Now, the thing is, I touched them and they didn't hurt. And they didn't feel like bruises. They were just these big, nasty, purplish discolorations on my back. And I was like, well, let's see what happens. You know, if they don't go away or if they start hurting or they get worse, I'll go to the doctor. But they ended up completely going away. I've never had them again. That was, like I said, 4 or 5 years ago. I suspect what it was food poisoning. That there was something in the dinner that I'd gone out one week and ate with my parents that was, like, you know, food poisoning. And it ended up causing blood blotches on my body. So it's interesting that they're bringing up that actual poison can cause blood blotches as well. Because I think that's what it was. That's the only time that's ever happened to me in my entire life. But it was just so bizarre. And it's weird that it has an actual tangent to the game right now. Okay, let's continue.
That's also a possibility.
But still, both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
His left hand was tied up and gripping the spear, and his right hand had a knife stuck in it.
We also don't know if the poison that he has there is instantaneous death. It could be that the poison was a slow-acting poison, and he took it like an hour earlier, and then he went and set everything up after. I don't know.
If it was a slow-acting poison, it is possible he consumed it in advance.
You know, sometimes you're just supposed to click to the next dialogue before you talk by yourself on a tangent like that.
I know. The warning label on the bottle explicitly states the effect is instant.
Oh, it does? Well, they didn't say that when I looked at it earlier, so now they're elaborating. Okay.
Then it's impossible. Both his hands were full just before he died.
And this is when the hardtail appears.
Oh my god. Yeah, he poisoned down his dick hole. That's what it was.
You're totally overvaluing that tail.
His mouth was covered with duct tape, you know. If he wanted to drink poison, how'd he get it past his lips?
If there's no way he could have drank the poison, it might be impossible.
What about the tape? What about if he had a mouthful of it and he taped his mouth shut and then he did all the stuff and then he swallowed it at the last second? Nah, that doesn't really, I don't know. Nah.
Just kidding. It's not like we're out of possibilities yet.
Are there any left?
Hell no. No matter how you slice it, he was totally killed by that spear.
Since we've already ruled out so many possibilities, it might be easier to think about what really killed him. Operation Elimination Method. The hint should be written on the poison's warning label. Maybe.
Huh. The way the poison entered Nagito's body, the answer is written on the warning label? I should think carefully and try to remember it. Oh god, what's this? Oh, Logic Dive, okay. I thought it was gonna be another Hangman's Gambit. I was gonna be like, dude, please, no, I have no health. I have no fucking health, there's no way I would be able to do it. Guess what time it is, folks? Triangle, yeah. Triangular, triangular, triangle, triangle, triangular. Fuck! Fuck, 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 fuck. You like to do the triangle. Yeah! Alright. What state was the poison in when it affected Nagito? Maybe gas. Let's say gas. Let's try gas. Because it did say on the label that it could be gas. It said that on the label. I was right. I remember reading the label that said it could turn into gas. Triangle, triangle, triangle. Triangle fuck, oh yeah. You know you love that stuff. Oh! Fuck. That triangle did fuck me right there. I got fucked. Triangle, triangle. Whoa! That looked great. That was funny. That was funny, dude. That looked hilarious. Oh, come on! Shit! That's not funny at all. funny the first time. It wasn't funny the second time. Now what they're trying to do, they're trying to get me to fuck up and wind the clock down. Here's the second question. Here we go. By the way, I have no life. How the poison enter Nagato's body? Through his mouth, nose, or wounds? Oh, fuck. Let's try mouth. Mouth. It's probably wounds. I think it's wounds. I think I fucked up. It's... Whoa, it's nose! Dude, I have no health. I have no fucking health, dude. Fuck. Triangle, fuck. I have like 0 life. And I'm running out of time. Dude, this shit's getting confusing. Now look at this. A spiral pattern. Okay. Oh, that was it? That was it. It was only 2 questions. Okay. Well, that's true because gas... Doesn't gas... The only way gas can hurt you is if it's absorbed through the lungs. So if gas came into his wounds or whatever, it wouldn't hurt? I don't know.
It's all
But anyway,
coming together.
it's all coming together.
What if instead of drinking the poison, we assume he inhaled it?
Okay. Now we're getting convoluted.